Alright, hello everybody, Sir Adrian here. Welcome back to Operation Michael, our Global War 1914 game where we're in the fall-winter of 1912. Currently doing the Russians, Russians as well as the Serbians now, because the First Balkan War has started. So Russia has one major factory. They're going to try to roll for defense in depth to get that to stage 2. And it's a miss. Russia has 2 IPPs to spend. I think they will spend. Actually, no. I think they're going to save. Yeah, they'll save those 2 IPPs. So they're going to collect, I believe it's another 2. Yeah, another 2. So they'll have 4 for the next turn. And with the Serbians, I think they'll try to stay, they'll stay put for now. So that'll be it for the Russians. Now we'll head on over to the controlled, oh, actually, we do need, sorry, there's a few quick housekeeping items. So because of this random event at the very beginning of the game, the Americans should have been collecting 1 extra IPP each turn. So on this turn they will, so they should have 2 more. So for the spring and then the summer. So instead of 9, they should have 11. And then I'm realizing I didn't roll recruitment for the Montenegrins, nor the Greeks. The French went, so which we are supposed to do, so we'll do that quick. So this is for Montenegro on a 1. Nothing. And then the Ottomans did take Crete. But before they took Crete, we would have had 1, 2, 3 territories for the Greeks for their recruitment. Okay, and thankfully it didn't matter anyway. Yeah, so then we'll do the Russians as well. So Serbia, or the Serbians just have a 1. And that's a miss. Okay, so now on to the Italians. It's the last turn of the Italo-Ottoman War. And I think we're gonna pass through the Suez Canal with our pre-dreadnought. So that'll move. Ooh, actually that can't move 2. I'll just take the cruiser then. So 1. Yeah, because it doesn't have a boost. Okay, so 2. That cruiser. Oh, actually, can we not even do that? Never mind. Okay. You know, we'll take this transport. We'll move 1. We'll pick up an infantry. And we'll move 2. Actually, they can't even. It's a bit of a pickle. The pre-dreadnought will move over one. The cruiser will move over one. We'll bring both torpedo boat destroyers. We'll bring a unit. Yeah, we'll move over one. Then we'll pick up an infantry unit. And then we will move two. And then we'll just do an amphibious assault on 2 roads. They'll walk on attack. Yeah, that's already Italian. But we'll go ahead and update that on the mini-map, just in case this conflict picks back up again, because you never know. So Rhodes is now Italian once more. There we go. And then Italy will get their recruitment roll, so that'll be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's a success. So the Italians, they'll take 2 militia. We'll put 1 in Mezzogiorno and 1 in Campania. And that'll be it for the Italians. And now we'll go ahead and hand things on over to the U.S.A. So no tech rolls for the Americans. They have 11 IPPs to spend. Which I'm not too sure yet. I think we'll lend lease. I think we'll lend lease a mountain infantry for 4. Actually, we have 11. 3, yeah, okay. So for 7 IPP, which will leave us with 4, we'll lend lease a heavy artillery to the Serbians. And then with our remaining 4, we're going to lend lease a mountain infantry to the revolutionaries. So we'll put these off to the side. For the revolutionary Mexicans, I don't think there's going to be too many attacks. think we'll have this guy walk on over into Veracruz. Take that. And then we'll have this one here walk on into Oaxaca and take that. And otherwise, I think that's it. Yep, that'll be it for now. No attacks or nothing. So this mountain infantry will lend lease it to Western Mexico. Yep, that's where we'll send that. And then we control the Bulgarians. So for the Bulgarians, I think we'll try an attack with two infantry units and oh, I don't know why that should be Bulgarian artillery, not Ottoman. But we'll try with an artillery unit and then 2 out of our 5 infantry units into Eastern Macedonia. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. So we're going to have our artillery unit at a 3 instead. Yeah, 3 because it's in mountains on a first strike. So we'll go ahead and roll that. Missed. And then we're going to have 2 infantry units at 1. Damn, it was close. And he'll have a militia defending at a 2. And miss. So that's it for that attack. It's the fall winter. So just retreat. And same with those 2 other units back into Bulgaria rather. So that'll be it for the Bulgarians. We'll enlist them their heavy artillery. I'm still not 100% sure how to change the color, so we'll have to. I'll just put a Russian one there for now. Be nasty if you're able to change that color. I'll rename it to Bulgarian heavy artillery. Oh, actually, we can't even send that because that's just a minor port. Okay, that'll have to change things a little bit then. Okay, instead of sending it to the Bulgarians, we'll still send a heavy artillery, but we'll send it to the Greeks instead. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So same issue. I've tried changing it before, but sometimes I'm not too sure why it doesn't seem to want to change, but oh well. So yeah, that'll be delivered into Thessaly. Uh, yeah, so we'll have to remember to change the color of that. So then just roll for recruitment for the Bulgarians, and then the U.S. will collect 3 IPP for a total of 3. Sorry, 4 actually, because we can't forget Nanking. Yeah, and then for that 1 recruitment roll, it's on a 1, so odds are it'll be a miss, but you never know. Yeah, it's a miss. Alright, so that's it for all those nations. So now we are moving into the spring 1913. So the Italo-Turkish War ends. So we gotta quick resolve that. Just a prequel sheet. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so Lend-Lease, both sides keep what they own. So yeah, Rhodes can't be attacked now. Well, I guess it could be, but anyway. If Italy possesses Cyrenaica and Tripolitania, France advances one stage and improves logistics, and Italy adds a Bersaglieri infantry to reserves. So they do. So Italy does have Cyrenaica and Tripolitania. So France will be at stage 1, improved logistics. And the Italians in their reserves are going to get a Bersaglieri. So there we have it. And now, the only thing to do is go to the random events for the spring 1913. So 2 Mediterranean for the west. So Mediterranean squadron. So place a German cruiser raider in sea zone M7 or in an Ottoman port if desired. So we'll leave that to Be Nasty to decide where he wants to put that. And then for the east, okay, we have 2 as well. So 10 tragic days. Add 1 infantry and 1 cavalry to the Mexican revolutionaries. If the revolution is over, which it's not, so rebels seek to overthrow democratically elected President Francisco I Madero and install General Victoriano Huerta in his place. So that's good for us as the revolutionaries. So 1 infantry and 1 cavalry. So our infantry, we'll go ahead and add it to western Mexico. And our cavalry, we'll go ahead and add that to Mexico City. Alright, so that's it for everything for now. So we'll hand things back on over to the Germans. Good luck to them.